Oh, my name is Alistair. I'm into building hill climb cars. I'm recently into vintage cars, hill climb cars. I'm into cycling. I'm into photography. I'm into making videos. So I thought I'd make a video to let you see how you can use a very cheap and simple drawing package to start building your car in graphics terms without having to cut any metal, and you can see all the constraints. Uh, Normally these packages are extremely expensive, but this one is relatively cheap and does a reasonably good job at simulating all the constraints in a car build. Let me show you the package. Here's an example of an Austin 7 wheel hub that I've used this graphics package to design. It's obviously people who've seen an Austin 7 wheel hub will probably recognise it. It's somewhat crude in its rendering, but it's still adequate for specifying to somebody what it is you're trying to do. For example, you can completely render it and turn it into a semi-real object. You can add dimensions, you can save it, you can modify it. It's extremely good. Here's another example. Here is the package being used to design a whole car, and it's starting with the chassis, and this chassis's got an engine, it's got a prop shaft, got a rear axle, it's got a mannequin to show what the constraints are. And for example, you can have a look at the elevation, or you can have a look at the profile, or you can look at various angles of your design. In fact, you can view any angle you like. This red line that I've put in there was something I was trying to work out. I was trying to work out the distance between the mannequin and the Hardy Spicer on the prop shaft to make sure that the driver wouldn't get injured. So there's a pretty practical example. Another example, here's the wheel hub you saw before. It's now fitted to the car. I can now look and see what's underneath it, for example. And lo and behold, there's a bearing carrier.